wedding thoughts, regrets 1 year later.
Just like so painfully American.
15,000 euros on flowers. This is all I have packed. They still looked like... And got my hair done. Okay, good morning guys. We have a jam-packed day today. I figured I would film like a YouTube and a couple TikToks in the morning, and then I'm getting lunch with my mom for her birthday. We're doing like a little early birthday celebration. I'm taking her to a sushi place that is like really hole in the wall, which my friend introduced me to, and she is like such a foodie, so like I feel like that place just never disappoints. So we're gonna go there. And then my mom wants to hang out with Christina's baby. But she was like, I only want to see him for like 15 minutes. She like doesn't want to babysit. So we're gonna go see him for a little bit, kind of in between his like nap cycles. And then Christina and I are going to afternoon tea. She's like doing a partnership with one of the restaurants. So I was like, yeah, of course I'll come. Why not? And then afterwards, then I'm coming home, and then I have a intro call for someone who's looking for a wedding content creator, which is me. So if you're looking for one, let me know, send me an email or fill out the form. I'll put it in the description box below. But yeah, so very packed day today, but also very exciting day. Easily influenced. Look at like her dress and then
stay holding me closer, it's alright. Baby, I feel the rush. Everything that you touch turns to gold. I know. Baby, I'm missing you. Everything that you do makes me love you. Oh.
Cause everybody stopped and stared when you walked into the room. Life ain't fair, you prove it to me every time I do your thing on them. I wanna put a diamond ring on you. All the things I do to make you mine. Girl, what you tryna prove? Yeah, you outclassed, elsewhere, no, cause anybody next to you. And I'm out right wondering if I should go and make a move on you. Well, I got nothing to lose, that's true. But ooh, I haven't felt like this in quite some time.
What's in your bag, Nicole?
Alright, to start off with, I have two cute little straws that I got from a cereal bar last night. A random vape that I found off of the floor of a rooftop. Smarty wrappers that we don't need. My wallet. A hair tie. We're done!
Woo! This is what's in my bag. Fries?
Food.
And my keys and AirPods.
All my biggest fears about being left alone. I told you that ain't confidence. I know it sounds weird. The feelings come and go.
So today we are going to take this workout class called P-Volve. Really excited about this. I've never really heard of this before. They messaged me. They were like, hey, do you want to try a class? So of course, the closest and only Bay Area location is all the way up in Walnut Creek. So we are heading up there. And then I figured I would kind of just do like a no makeup look. I mean, I don't usually wear makeup for a workout class, but I also don't usually vlog a workout class either. So here we are. My friend is coming over. She's heading over right now. And then, because I feel like this is something that she would like. So we're just doing it together.
It comes and goes in the blink of an eye. Soon as I swear you've been left behind, all the colors come back so bright. Wish I could keep you in black and white, sort of like a picture in a drawer.
Okay, so I'm finally home and we just got back from like a little afternoon in Walnut Creek. So starting with our goodie bag, they were so nice. The class was so fun. I mean, granted, like I didn't really know what to expect. It was like a little bit of like cardio, but like also a lot of like strength as well, because I like don't really want to do Orange Theory. I don't want to do like berries, like that kind of class. So honestly, so fun. In the goodie bag, they gave us this water bottle, which is like has a tripod water bottle. This is just like so painfully American and I love it. Like I saw this on TikTok and I was like, I'm not gonna buy this, but this is so fun. I feel like I'm actually gonna end up using this quite a bit. Little pen and notepad. Ooh, sunscreen with a little keychain. This ball thing, little scrunchie, and then ooh, some pins. That's cute. Oh my god, and it has a note. That is so sweet. Oh my god, this was so much fun. And then Daily Harvest not only gave us this cute little like reusable bag, in here we have this organic pea protein powder. I'm excited to try this. I feel like you can put this in like smoothies and stuff like that. So, oh my god, love. Honestly, the P-Volve class was so fun. I think if it was closer, I would definitely go back. They said that they are opening a studio in San Francisco at some point, so I think that'll be really exciting to just see them grow. And if you have a P-Volve studio near you, definitely check it out. I was definitely not expecting something like that, but at the same time, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was a really fun class and the instructor was great. And it was just so much fun. And then from Nespresso, here's the haul. I feel like you cannot leave Nespresso without spending like a ton of money, which is unfortunate. So I finally was able to claim my welcome gift 5 years now, and I've obviously gone through a lot of pods, but I've never been able to claim the welcome gift. And I ended up being able to claim the welcome gift because I couldn't log into my old account, so I had to open a new account. And then I got a set of cups. Oh, okay. This is cute. Cute little glass mug. Pods. I actually already have like all of my regular coffee pods, but today I woke up and I was like, I want an iced latte, which is usually what I use for like double espresso, and I am out of double espresso pods. So thankfully in Walnut Creek they have an espresso store, so I got one of these. This is new. This is the Coffee Plus Active. It is uplifting vanilla flavor, but it has vitamin B6, which can contribute to tiredness and fatigue. I only got one, you know. Don't want to like go too crazy if I like am not sure. I got 2 of these double espresso dolce flavors, and then I got 4 of the Bianco Doppio. This one is my favorite. I think last year they had this like summer almond one, but like, to be honest, when I'm like watering it down with a bunch of milk, like you can't tell the difference. So, but this one's really nice. I don't like it like too heavy roast. But yeah, this is the Nespresso haul. We are just about to head up to the city for a jewelry event. Can't wait. So excited to see like different pieces and things like that. That should be really fun. And I have a couple friends going as well.
Over my head, wanna get away. So sweet, just like pink lemonade. Over my head, wanna get away. I'll be your sweet.
Girl, what's your secret? Won't you lean a little closer and tell me? On the floor, naked. Stop the light up and never tell me. I don't wanna learn to justify your love this way. Please don't go, just stay by. Ever since you ghosted, I felt you next to me. Strong enough. It's easier with ice, drink it down, singing where's the sugar? I'm sick of playing nice, come around, got you feeling so needy tonight.
Are getting ready to leave and I need to do my nails. We are flying out in 2 days and we're calling this like our honeymoon because we never officially took a honeymoon because we just travel quite a bit anyways, but we figured 1 year from our wedding, it makes sense to do a honeymoon and just like an excuse to travel at this point. I wanted to recreate my wedding nails and kind of just talk through like wedding regrets, you know, like 1 year looking back, thoughts and everything like that. And I think one of the things that I kind of regret was going to a foreign nail salon because I usually do my nails myself or getting it done here. We would have been gone for, I think, 10 days before our wedding. And so I didn't want to do my nails here and then have them look grown out. So then I ended up doing them in Milan. And you would think like Milan, one of the fashion capitals, like it would be fine, you know, like it wouldn't be a problem to get my nails done there. And I found a place close to the hotel, decent reviews. Not only did it take a really long time, because I usually do gel X and I think that they like didn't understand that or just didn't know how to do it. And had she just told me, hey, sorry, I don't know how to do this, I would have accepted that and gone somewhere else. But she like struggled to do it. She took so long to do it. We were there 4 hours at the salon and I wasn't asking for a crazy design by any means. We were just like there for a long time. We missed 2 of our trains to Como. So we had to rebook that. So having to rebook 2 train tickets, I'm pretty sure that cost more than the nails themselves. And I think I just made the mistake of getting them done there instead of either one, bringing my stuff and doing it myself or just getting it done here. Through all of that 4 hours, they still looked like and I think it was the way she shaped them. They were too chunky. Like it just didn't look good. And I was like, honestly, girl, I could have done a better job myself. And I am by no means a professional. And so I wanted to recreate them for like old time's sake. The nails were kind of one of my bigger regrets with the wedding and like all things considered, not too bad. Oh my God, amazing. Okay, the nails are on. I did get these shorter almond gel X nails, so I have to file them less, which is nice. Now that my nails are actually on, I feel like I can talk about like wedding thoughts, regrets 1 year later. I mean, I got a lot of comments about this on social media. It was that like destination weddings are selfish, that I would regret having a destination wedding. I would regret, you know, doing it so far away that not everybody could come. And honestly, I don't have any regrets. Looking at the cost difference, I think there's a lot of different costs that we don't factor in. So like in America, you have to like also assume there's like tip and like all this other stuff, which is like not super common in Italy or like destination weddings in general. I think the venues also cost more here, but then maybe other vendors like florals cost less versus for us, our venue was cheaper, but like other things like florals, we had to fly in our photographer, videographer, you know, like different vendors like that I feel like the cost kind of average out at the end of the day. And I think what like surprised, I mean, I knew my wedding was going to be like beautiful, but I think I was kind of surprised at how many people like even now, like almost a year later, like like still bring up the wedding. And I think it was just like a really incredible experience for so many people, because not only was it just like the day was beautiful, we got to do like a welcome party on a boat. And honestly, that was one of my favorite moments. I love a boat. We do like sunset cruises on vacations and just like any excuse to be on a boat. And also you're in Lake Como, like there's worse places to be. I think that was a really, really fun experience that I'm glad we got to do. And honestly, cost wise, it wasn't even that expensive. It was maybe 120 euros per person. If you were to just rent out like a venue or with like food and drinks and everything like that, it would have ended up being around the same price anyways at a restaurant. So honestly, not too bad. Time to do the base. I'm doing this like glitter base here. I think the thing that a lot of people expected I was going to regret is spending 15,000 euros on flowers. And I thought about this. I thought about this so hard, and part of me like wants to regret it, because that's a stupid amount of money to be spending on florals that are gonna last for not even one day, like literally probably 12 hours, and then you are throwing it away. And part of me wanted to regret it, I'm not gonna lie, but I look back at the photos and I genuinely have no regrets at all. I think it made the day beautiful, and I loved the way the flowers looked, and truly no regrets. I do think what maybe comes with the regret are like the vendors that we hired, and I think a majority of the vendors were amazing. Probably the biggest regret was a wedding planner. I don't really think I needed a wedding planner. I think I needed a wedding like day of coordinator. I ended up doing a lot of the work myself. I ended up like researching my own vendors, and like she did give me a list of like vendors that she recommended, but I ended up reaching out to a lot of them, and I did a lot of like coordination in terms of the day, like the order of the procession, like all the little details that I feel like maybe normal wedding planner should have done. I ended up doing it myself. And then I also heard feedback from like some of our guests that like maybe she was a little bit aloof or passive aggressive. And so I just felt all in all, I probably could have gone with just hiring a day of wedding coordinator, and then also maybe just doing a little bit more research and like maybe clocking it when the vibes felt a little bit off, because it started feeling off maybe 8 months out of our wedding. And I kind of just played it off. I was like, oh, maybe it's a language barrier. Maybe, you know, like sometimes when you text, it sounds a little bit different. And so I played it off as that, and I tried not to overthink it. And honestly, I think I should have just leaned into that intuition and found someone else. Okay, let's see if we can do the French tips like while talking. I'm not feeling very hopeful for my photographer and videographer. Maybe less so videographer, but more so photographer. I kind of wish I like emphasized earlier on, and maybe this was like the job of the wedding planner and like she just didn't do that. I kind of wish we separated them, because we did hire two for a reason, and I wish we separated them earlier on when like the guys were doing like their getting ready photos, because while we were still getting ready, the photographers went down for the guys and the groomsmen and my husband's family and everything like that. And they were gone for a long time. By the time we were ready, like we didn't have that much time to take photos with my family because we had to, you know, go. So I feel like that was maybe another regret that we had. I should have communicated earlier on that like maybe one stays with us and one goes down for the groomsmen. Amazing. First one done. Okay, my first hand is almost done. I also feel like I regret not getting a wedding content creator, because, and that's part of the reason why I like got into it myself. And I think by the time you guys see this video, I would have already done my first wedding as a wedding content creator. If you guys are interested and you're located in the Bay Area, let me know. I mean, I'm happy to do destination weddings too. I had one of my bridesmaids do it, and she was so sweet. She was like happy to do it, but I feel like it kind of took away from like her enjoying the experience as well. And I think because that was always like on my mind, that I was like, oh, let me capture like the flowers really quickly. Let me do this, let me do that, because this is like my job, you know? And so it felt like I didn't really, me and my bridesmaid, like didn't fully get to enjoy the day, because part of me was always thinking about the content, and I should have just hired someone and just had them take it off my hands. And I think that would have been really nice instead of thinking to do it myself. And I think people, like a lot of people told me like leading up to the wedding, they were like, you know, your wedding day is going to fly by so quickly, and you know, you want to really fully try to be present. And honestly, I was like, maybe that was just you. Maybe that was just you. And honestly, they were so right. It flies by so quickly. And I think because I was wanting to have all the little details that I thought out and I planned, and I wanted it to look a certain way that I planned and like originally thought about, I wasn't fully able to be present. And it really wasn't until looking back at all the content that I was like, oh wow, my wedding day was actually like really nice. And I think part of that was being able to have all of that on my phone the next day. So, I mean, we were in Lake Como for another day and a half, and then we went down to Taormina. Being able to just sit at the hotel and scroll through all of the photos and the videos that my friend took on my phone. I'm so glad that I did that, because I feel like at the end of the night, I was like, whoa, the night's already over. And it was just like crazy that the day flew by so quickly. My photographer, she didn't send over the preview for a while. I mean, that's normal, right? Because it takes time for them to like edit and everything like that. And she also did the welcome party. And so I feel like just having all of this on my phone and being able to look at and like share if I wanted to, I'm glad my bridesmaid captured the photos for me and the videos, but I kind of regret not hiring someone professionally to just do it. Okay, just transitioned over to my bathroom to apply some cuticle oil. I always do one hand at a time, which is perfect because my car is now ready. I had to drop it off to the mechanic. I'm just gonna go pick that up. Well, one hand done, but who cares? And then come home and then finish, and then I will start packing. And then I want to show you guys everything that I got like for the trip.
Wake up in the morning light, feel the rhythm, feel the mind. Every step is just a fight on the stage of life tonight.
So I just came back and got my hair done. I'll show you guys some pictures of what it looks like in the daytime, because it is currently 9 p.m. We should leave for our flight in 11 hours. This is all I have packed, and we're just gonna pack together. I figured also as I'm packing, I'll show you guys some of the newer stuff that I picked up, because I did get some stuff. And I, like, for example, like I got this set from Old Navy. Okay, it doesn't look like a set right now. It's a little chaotic. We're leaving in a couple hours and I'm a little stressed. So I got this like, I'll insert a picture so you actually can see what it looks like. So I got this gauzy, I got 2 sets from Old Navy. Who knew that they had all these cute like matching sets, linen sets, you know, things like that. And I thought this would be perfect for just like walking around. So I got a black one because I do have a lot of like white linen. And then I also got this one with the stripes as well. This one's linen, and then it has these matching shorts. Thought these were so stinking cute. Today I test ran my new sunscreen. I'm trying this sunscreen from Glow Recipe. I think it's a chemical sunscreen. I thought it was really nice just like putting it on my skin. It didn't feel overly sticky. So I'm thinking of bringing this with me. I also picked up this from Target. It is from Naked Sundays, and a lot of people were using this. It's essentially like a setting spray, but like also as SPF. It'll be really good to touch up my SPF like with my makeup on. So hopefully this works well for me. Let's get packing. Okay, I fear unfortunately it is time for the hair, the beautiful hair that she just did, to go up. And we are packing our toiletries. I am kind of in a bind because there's a good amount of my toiletries, like this one, Versed. This one I've been loving, and I use this like underneath my makeup, but it's like almost out. This one I think might be able to last me 2 weeks, but then I'm kind of like, okay, I don't want to bring something that's almost empty. So we gotta figure that out. I act like I don't have a whole bathroom full of like other beauty products. I have some eye drops, hair clips, hair tie. Okay, starting from the beginning. Let's do, I think I'm gonna do the Peach and Lily. This one, yes, this one. I think we can finish this. 2 foundations. I usually do 1 lighter coverage and then 1 fuller coverage. This one I've been loving. This is the YSL All Hours. Oh, I need a sunscreen. Of course. This has been my tried and true. This one I picked up in Japan, and I know it's probably been a long time, but this has been my tried and true. So we're gonna take this. It's almost out. A lot of my products are in this like in-between phase. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna do like a skin tint. So probably this one for kind of like lighter coverage days. Do we need a skin tint or should we just do concealer? Let's just do concealer. We're packing light. This one has been a good concealer. This is from Tower 28. Got that during the Sephora sale. Okay, obviously we need our lash glue. So much for going in order. Okay, welcome to the life of an overpacker. I laid out all of the clothes that I think I want to bring, and now that I'm looking, I mean, some stuff are still like in the laundry, I think, but I only have a couple new pieces. I showed you guys the linen sets. You guys might have seen this in my New York vlog. This is the last item I will ever pick up from Forever 21. Well, I guess I could get it online, I think. I don't know. This is the last item I'm ever going to get from Forever 21. I got this little skirt. This would be so cute in like south of France. I feel like, are you seeing the vision? We love. My allergies are kind of bad today. And then I also picked up another pair of shorts. I got these from Abercrombie. These were the ones that I've kind of worn to death. Lighter wash. This is like slightly darker wash. I figured you can't have too many. I'm kind of undecided if I want to bring those. I'm like looking at this floor and I'm like kind of overwhelmed but we're also gone for like 2 weeks. So I feel like I need to remember that as well. So it's pretty much 10 p.m. I'm a little overwhelmed. Let's get all of these things packed. I'm at this point now where, I mean, it's late. I like can't cut back anymore. I'd rather just be overpacked and like anything I don't end up wearing, I don't end up wearing it. So that's where we're at mentally. I guess this is the perfect time to end the vlog. I am exhausted, but stay tuned for the Portugal vlog. Very, very excited to leave. I just feel like I need to get onto the plane and then we can relax and enjoy from there. But in the meantime, we're a little bit stressed. So I will see you guys in the next video.